All right, folks, what is going on? Back with another video, and we're going to talk some more Georgia Southern football. We already talked all day. If you've been watching any of the media, even on this channel on my shorts, we've been talking a lot about the Atlanta Falcons and what's going on over there. It's kind of crazy, but we'll talk some Georgia Southern and some good positive news. Sunbelt Players of the Week. We just found out that OJ Arnold is our Sunbelt Player of the Week for this week, and last week we had another Georgia Southern player get that accolade as well. So we're going to talk about both of those and what does this mean for the team, and especially with it going forward. Because right now Georgia Southern has a chance to be a really hot team, but we'll see how that goes because we still got stiff competition coming up. So hopefully you guys check this out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys for watching this video and clicking on it. All right, so let's talk about OJ Arnold. OJ Arnold did an amazing thing for Georgia Southern this week. He was running the ball. He passed the ball. He even caught a touchdown pass. Absolutely amazing. Rushed for 267 yards, caught 4 passes for 53 yards, and he threw a 73-yard touchdown. And I'm just telling you, man, this man was absolutely amazing. Total of 393 yards of offense. Sunbelt Player of the Week. Most by an Eagle since 2021. And his 267 yards rushing was the 5th most in a single game in Georgia Southern program history. So absolutely deserves getting those accolades. It was just amazing to see him do this, and it was just fun to watch the game overall. And when it comes to offense, I mean, one thing I will say, even with the way things been going this season, I do believe that Ryan Applin and company kind of got this team going in the right direction when it comes to moving the ball, trying to score some points, getting people in the right positions to be successful. After, this season has not really panned out the way it should have been, I will say that pretty much for the most part, this has been going well for the past 2, maybe 3 weeks. I just can't complain about that. And kudos to OJ Arnold. Congratulations yet again on the big monster game he had against, excuse me, Coastal Carolina. All right, so let's look at the other person. Second person who had accolades for Offensive Player of the Week was J.C. French, our quarterback. Excellent game by J.C. French when he played against Appalachian State. Went up there and made some noise. Threw for 352 yards. Also rushed for 18 yards. He accounted for 3 scores. He was just 2 or 3 scores. It was pretty much an awesome game for him. A total of 370 yards of total offense. His performance was his 3rd 300-yard passing game and the 2nd one of this season and the 1st one on the road. Now, listen, I will say ever since the Georgia State game, we've been getting some very good play out of J.C. French. J.C. French has been playing a very different style of football ever since that game, and you just see like a different type of quarterback. We still had our ups and downs since the Georgia State game, but still you saw it was something different about him. And this is what you like to see out your quarterback. This is something that we thought we was going to see throughout the season. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, but his play is one of the reasons, one of the main reasons why that we are back at 500, and it's just an excellent play on display for J.C. French. So him and OJ Arnold absolutely, deserve these accolades. And it just goes to show you, when you get these type of recognition back to back, it just goes to show you that Georgia Southern is moving in the right direction. Better late than never, but they're moving in the right direction. Right now they're 5-5. We're going to be going to play Old Dominion up next. They're coming to see us. So I honestly believe that this bodes well for the Georgia Southern Eagles. They're playing at home, and I think they'll be able to possibly squeak out a win. And that's probably like the only way they'll do it, because Old Dominion is a really good team. But one thing about Old Dominion is they're not that good on the road. I think they're like 2-3 on the road. Georgia Southern is I think we're now 5-1 or 4-1 at home. We're looking pretty good in that aspect. So I kind of like our chances a bit. I don't know if this is going to equate to a win, but I do like the odds. If we was playing away, then all bets are off. I just don't see us beating them, in the Old Dominion. You saw what happened last year. But the way this team has been playing for the past, 2 weeks, and now we're going to play against Old Dominion, that game doesn't look as scary as it did at one point. So I'm sitting here thinking like, all right, if we could play just like how we've been playing on offense and play a little bit better on defense, this would be pretty cool, and we may walk away with a victory. And I want to apologize to Trip Bryant. Trip Bryant was also the special teams player of the week when the time J.C. French won offensive player of the week. So it just goes to show you that this team is doing the right things. Trip Bryant had a total of 4 field goals, 21, 26, 23, and 24. Those 4 field goals was a career high and was the most ever by Eagle against App State. He scored 13 points. Also established a new career best. So I know this a little bit after the fact, and it wasn't a part of the actual video, but we got to give him recognition as well. He was Sun Belt Player of the Week, special teams wise. So I do love what I'm seeing here when it comes to Georgia Southern. These past couple of weeks, I mean, I'm just loving it. I'm loving it, and hopefully this can continue. It has a really good chance to continue. I mean, you got a really good chance to win 3 in a row. I don't think that ever happened under Coach Clayton, but this would be a great time to start doing that, right? You'll be bowl eligible. You got the momentum going into Marshall, and you get players that step up and get players of the week. I mean, you got a good chance of winning. So I don't know. Maybe this week come up. Maybe we can get Camden Brown, special, Sun Belt Player of the Week, go for 3 in a row. I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking for too much at that point, but I just feel like this is the way that this is the direction that you want to be in, regardless of what's going on throughout the season. This is what needs to be done, and I'm here for it. So you guys let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get up out of here. I really appreciate you guys once again. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoy this content over here. I talk about Georgia Southern. I talk about the Atlanta Falcons, which I don't want to talk about them too much. Also, I would like to talk about the Atlanta Hawks, which are doing very well so far this season, and I am here for that as well. So hopefully, we will see how things go. We'll see how things go with our Eagles upcoming this week, playing against Old Dominion, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy, and y'all be blessed. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.